everyone, it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at an astrology deck, a fairly new deck. It was released in December 2022, so it's been out about 2 months, maybe going on 2.5 months. We're in mid-February 2023. It's called Astro-Cards, and it's by Tanja Brock. 43 oracle cards with booklet. It's published by AGM Urania. Or Urania, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I think it's Urania. AGM Urania 2022. It's in a hard case box. No thumb hole cut out, but it's not too hard to open. Just black inner lining. Does come with a very nice size guidebook, and we'll take a look at that after we look at the cards. Here's the thickness of it. All right. And then the cards are underneath. Here's the inside of the box, just black, very simple, basic. All right, here are the backs. So it has all the astrological constellation, the sun and the moon in the center. It's not reversible, but they're astrology cards, so I think you'll be reading them in reverse, not gilded. And it's just a standard large oracle card size, definitely a lot larger than the traditional plaid back tarot, but most oracle cards are larger. It feels papery, but there is a coating, so you can feel it's nice and smooth, almost buttery, but usually the buttery cards are matte. This is actually papery. It has a coating, but it does feel smooth. So I hope that helps describe the feel. Let's go ahead and zoom in nice and tight and take a look at the cards. We have, it's not numbered, but they do have the planet or the sign and then description. So first we start out with the sun. Essence and personality is what the sun represents, followed by the moon, which represents feelings and the subconscious. Mars, drive and power. Venus, love and beauty. Mercury, mind and speech. Neptune, dreams and spirit. Pluto, shadow and mysticism. Uranus, change and new beginnings. Jupiter, ideals and magnitude. Saturn, limits and lessons. I like that it has a picture of the planet, and then it also has this symbol of the planet and then the name. So this is very good for learning your planets and your sign, your astrology. Chiron, inner healing. Lilith, wild femininity. North node of the moon, new life goal. South node of the moon, old karma. So what you releasing from your past life. Now we go into the 12 astrological symbols and signs. So we have Aries, the combative. Taurus, the sensual. Gemini, the communicative. Cancer, the caring. Leo, the extrovert. Virgo, the alchemist. Libra, the beautiful minded. Scorpio, the mystic. Sagittarius, the world explorer. These symbols are really beautiful, really nice. Capricorn, the boss. Aquarius, the visionary. Pisces, the dreamer. And then now we're going into the houses. We have the first house, which represents the self and identity. The second house is resources and values. Third house is communication and interaction. Fourth house is home and family. Fifth house is joy and play. Sixth house is work and routine. 7th house is love and partnership. 8th house is transformation and mystery. 9th house is learning and faith. 10th house is career and success. 11th house is community and technology. 12th house is spirituality and art. And then we have conjunction, which means fusion and energy. Square, challenge and disharmony. Opposition, tension and opposites. Trine, support and inspiration. Sextile, chance and opportunity. And here's another look of the back of the cards. Very pretty, celestial. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the guidebook. The guidebook is pretty informative from my quick glimpse of it. So this is a harder cover. Not hard like textbook, but harder than the little traditional white book that comes with the tarot decks. All right, so we have the table of contents, forward, what is astrology, how to use the Astro-Cards, your natal horoscope and its interpretation, the big three, sun sign, ascendant, and moon sign, additional factors in the natal horoscope, how to read your birth chart's symbol overview before you embark on the magical star journey. So it goes in depth even more. The 12 signs, planets, the astrological houses, the aspects, spreads, conclusion for the links. So there's a foreword by the author. These pages are semi-glossy. I did skim through this. This is really nice for people that are new. She actually talks about what is astrology and how most people think of it as your sun sign, which is the star sign, only indicates that the sun was in a particular one of the 12 zodiac signs at the time of your birth. But it's actually more than that. It means more. So she gives an example. I am Aries means, for example, that the sun was in the sign of Aries when you were born, but in all likelihood you are so much more than just an Aries. You are much more complex, colorful, and multifaceted, just as all of life is the cosmos with its energy in itself is. You are much more than just your sun sign, which we typically call zodiac sign. So she explains that. I thought that was a well-written introduction to what is astrology, how you can use the Astro-Cards, horoscope meanings. So it goes, I mean, there's a lot of information here. The houses, the big three, air. She goes into the air sign, the fire sign, the earth sign, the water sign, the polarities. Male sign, this is different. I didn't know about male and female sign. So the male signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, are more often extroverted, objective, and self-confident, whereas the female signs such as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are more often introverted, subjective, and receptive. So in all the years that I've been, reading about astrology and working with astrology, I've never heard of it broken down to male and female sign. So I learned something new. So you always learn something new. The modalities, cardinal signs, fixed signs, mutable sign, and then she goes into the degree, horoscope builders, retrogrades, transits, and then she even has this chart, and she show you, explains the chart, what the chart is. So very, very informative if you're looking to learn astrology or study astrology. She gives you all the signs of the zodiac as well as the planets. And then all these symbols, what it means from the chart. Descendant, in I can't even pronounce that. Coli, medium, coli. Oh wow, retrograde. So she tells you what these symbols mean on your chart. When you run your chart and you see all these different symbols, So this is like the blueprint of your whole life, at the snapshot of your life, the moment you were born. This is where all the planets are, where every planet, every star, every sign, every, you know, very, very cool. What's going on at that moment of your birth. So, which gives you a glimpse of what's, you know, meant to be for this lifetime. Very, very interesting. I've always been drawn to astrology. It's so fascinating, but the math in it, I'm not a big numbers math person. So I know the basic, but I don't go too much in depth. So see, she goes through all the signs. So, for example, Cancer, since I'm a Cancer, it says the caring one. The soul is nurtured by that which makes it happy. And then she has the star sign, the element, cardinal, ruling planet, 4th house, principal, axis opposite. The star sign is the most maternal in the zodiac. It is the sign which represents the effect of the moon, that is the flowing of feelings, sensitivity, but also moodiness as the ruler of Cancer. Cancerians are usually very sensitive people who rely on their feelings and intuition in order to find their way in life and act in a motherly and protective way for their family and environment. And it has the traits, the Cancer archetype, their sun sign, their shadow sign, lessons for Cancer, what you see on the card, inspirational key. When you draw this card, what it means as a person card. Oh, it even shows you the constellation of the sign. Very nice. So here's Virgo. This is my brother. Let's see what it says. In a tidy room, the soul is also tidy. Ernest Barron of Fitchleben. Oh, that's the quote of the whoever they're quoting. Earth, Mercury. I didn't know Virgo's ruling planet was Mercury. I know that was for Gemini. Interesting. Work and health, 6th house, principal, I work. Axis opposite, Pisces. Virgo basically focuses on everyday topics like work and order, but also physical issues, details, and all matters related to health and healing. Virgo shares its ruler Mercury with Gemini. Okay. Yep. The sign of Virgo has an almost magical spiritual connection to nature and also to practical magic. The healing arts. I didn't know that about Virgos. Natural remedies and a deep connection to plants and animals. Traits being of service, orderly, analytical, hardworking, the server, workaholic, diligent, dutiful, their sunny side, sensible, natural, practical attitude toward life and work. Their shadow side is pedantic. I don't know what that means. Nervous, cleaning, obsession, narrow-mindedness, prudish, soberness, pettiness, mistrustful, renouncing pleasure. Hypochondriac. Lessons for Virgo to reduce this exaggerated self-criticism and exaggerated high perfectionism. Not to get too lost in the details and to see the big picture. What you see on the cards. Inspirational interpretation key. Analysis, order, organization, nutrition, routine. Yep, that sounds just like my brother. When you draw this card as a person in a reading. Yeah, so it goes like that for every single card. I mean, every single sign. And then it also go into the planets. So this is a very informative guidebook. And wow, it goes into the houses too. So she goes into the houses as well and what they mean. Very nice, you guys. If you're looking to learn astrology or you want to expand on your astrology knowledge. And here's the author. Acknowledgement. Total of 159 pages. Very nice. Very nice. I think I'm going to try to read if I can make some time. I always say I'm going to read the guidebook and then I end up not reading it because I don't have enough time, or I don't make the time. I have so many books I still have to read. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy that. As usual, I will put the link in the description underneath the video for those interested in purchasing it or reading more about it. And I will catch you again on the next video. Bye.